I am Binoy. Welcome to my YouTube channel Share Thoughts. Next Saturday, the government is going to announce its budget of 2025. So we can expect some good announcements towards some sectors, and I expect there will be a huge allocations of money towards the railway infrastructure, especially coverage systems. So we can bet on those companies which are directly involved in the cover systems. Mainly, three companies are there which is directly involved in the cover system. That is HBL Power System, Kernas Microsystem, and the recently listed IPO, that is Quadrant Future Tech Limited. Today in this video, I like to recommend Quadrant Future Tech Limited as a multi-bagger stock in the cover sector, because already these two companies which are already listed in the stock exchange is HBL Power System and Kernas Microsystems already run a lot. So when compared to them, Quadrant Future Tech is cheaply valued. And if we check the business model of the company which they are involved, we can blindly bet on that company. Okay, let's just look in details what these companies are doing. So when we ask about cover system is going to implement in order to avoid future collisions of the train. And in last week also there is a collision of trains. So in this budget, definitely the government is more serious about it, and I hope a fund will be allocated, a huge amount of fund will be allocated towards the cover systems. So in cover system, it is actually a high-tech signaling system and applying brakes automatically, because even if the driver is in something wrong, the brake will be applied automatically at the time of collision. So a lot of things linked comes under the cover system. So the government said that this cover system must be covered by the Indian company itself, made in India policies. So it is definitely directly help the company which are involved in the cover systems. Only concerns in front of the government is that the implementation from the side of the company is not prompt. They are very slow in their implementations. But as of now, all the companies involved in these companies are updated. They are increased their all ways of their performances, etc. So we can now blindly bet on all these companies. They are on track now. So the government will issue tenders for the installation of coverage for 10,000 kilometers. So it's a huge amount to be allocated towards the company. And when come to the Quadrant Future Tech Limited, what they are doing, apart from HBL Power System Microsystem, what this company is doing, particularly doing, we can check that this company develops some advanced level train control and signal system. When compared to other company, they are developing some advanced level train control and signaling systems, and they are also producing cables which are used in the railway rolling stock and in the at the same time naval defense sector or industries also. So this company is involved in defense sector also. 77% of the revenue comes from in railway infrastructure and 23% of the revenue comes from defense sector. So they are going into defense sector also. The company is also promising that they are going to extend their footprint in the defense space. So their personal share will also increase. And company is also going to produce solar and EV cables. That is another important point noticed regarding this company. They are going to produce solar and EV cable. This sector are the future sectors of India. And they also produce specialty cables and hardware. Specialty cables and hardware for the train control and signal divisions, all related to coverage system. And most important point I note here is that the company is producing e-beam cables, help to reduce the train weight at the same time improving the energy efficiency of the train. So we are expecting per coach 500 kg will be reduced. So altogether 10,000 kg per train. So there is a possibility that the government will make this mandatory to use this e-beam cable. If such happens, if government make it mandatory to use e-beam cable, the one and the only company manufacturing the monopoly company is Quadrant Sometimes in future some other companies may come, other companies may come. It's not a matter for the time being, it will directly affect EB cables. So it will be a stock of future. And let's just, I already told this company is recently came with an IPO. So they have raised 2.9 billion, and they already said that they use the IPO funds of 2.9 billion to support the specialty cable divisions. At the same time, capital expenditure for developing electronic interlocking and as well as repayment of working capital term loans. And if you look at the past 3 years, the sales and net profit has grown at a compounded annual rate of 28% of sales as well as 45% of net profit growth has seen in this company. And debt to equity ratio is drastically comes down from 5.9 to 1.99. Actually 5.2 is the debt to equity ratio in 2022. Within 3 years, it comes down to 1.9, and I expect within 2 or 3 years, it will be a debt-free company. And the company recently secured 9.8 million contract for cover system going to feed 1,200 locomotives by the year financial year 2026. Altogether, this company is a very good company. Let's just look the valuations of the company. Actually, it is a newly listed IPO. We are not available so many P ratio is not available, but I had get some information that I will share with all of you. Present price 520.80. Year high it go to 620 after IPO, and this comes down to 362 also. See, from 362 it's listed on 362. Near about 100% gain was given to the shareholders, those who got the shares IPO. After it go to 620 level, again from that level along with the correction market, it comes down to 520 levels. One thing to note in mind is that for every IPO there will be anchor investors, and there will be a lock-in period for every anchor investor, 2 or 3 months. So after that they will definitely book profit because they will get stocks at cheaper rate than retailers. Sometimes if retailers get 200%, they may get 300%. So at that time they will definitely book their profit. This will happened in Mamata Machineries and Vari Energy also. Sometimes may book profit. So little bit cautious while entering this stock. But in the long run, is a very super stock. So this stock can be considered as a multi-bagger stock in future also. Regarding the cover system, this is a super player. So however it may go to 7 range, you can book profit. Face value of 10, share capital of only 10 crore share capital. The equity is very low. Floating stock is very low, having reserve of 34. ROC of 23, return of capital employed, and return on equity ROE is 40, is very good for the company. EPS of 14.71. And regarding the shareholding pattern, promoters are holding 70% in the company, FIs are holding 2.64, and DAs are holding 16.11 as of now. They may be anchor investors in this category. I don't know, but for the time being, 72, 78, 88, 89% is with the hands of FIs, DAs and promoters. So I hope this is a very good company of future. So don't buy in hurry. If the market condition is very bad, don't enter. But you can consider this share as a multi-bagger stock. You put this stock in your radar, in your watch list, and slowly add to your portfolio. So as usual, I am not a civil registered analyst. So please have an honest study before entering into the company. If you have any analyst, you please ask them and buy the share accordingly. And if anyone is new to my channel, please subscribe my channel. Please forward my videos to friends and relatives, like it, and comment on my videos. Thank you very much for all your patient listening. Thank you.